All right, welcome back to Dock Talk. We have done what is the best lake to live on in Texas, but we have yet to done what is the best. Can you start that one more?
Yeah, can you do that again?
Make sure you say do.
Do, not done.
That's why I don't open. It'd take me 45 takes to get that right.
Oh man,
Do the do.
I need to switch to the NA. Welcome back to Dock Talk. In the past, we have done what is the best lake to live on in Texas, but we have yet to do what is the best river to live on in Texas. So, to start it off, Billy, what's your thoughts?
I am going to go trendy and a little off the main highway, but we're going to go with the Blanco River.
Why?
Well, you're really, really close to Wimberley, and people love Wimberley. They say keep it, weird in Austin. They keep it weirder in Wimberley. You've got great shopping. Of course, the Blanco River runs right through. You can go chill out. But it's the place to be, and the price shows.
Yeah, it does take some money to get there.
Definitely does. Hagen, what's your favorite?
I'm going to go not as weird, but I'm also going to go on location. I'm going to go Comal River. So the Comal River is, we call it the longest, shortest river in Texas. So it's 2.5 miles long, but it's spring-fed, starts in New Braunfels, ends in New Braunfels. And it's kind of the tubers haven, 72 degrees year-round. But I'm a city guy, grew up in New Braunfels, and I just like being able to get off the river and jump on my golf cart and go have beer downtown or go have dinner right downtown. And I can do all that. It's all
What a day.
5 minutes from my house. So
Yeah, you gotta like a condo though.
you got to like condos. Yeah, I was going to get into that. So there's not much residential real estate around the Comal. A lot of it was developed commercially. So condos, Schlitterbahn.
The houses stay in the family a lot.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's pricey.
Turnover a lot. You want 1 or 2 houses every 5 years.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, you can find a really neat condo, and the condos are in like the premier spots on the river too. You can get right up at the very top where everybody drops in.
Camp Warneke.
Right across from Schlitterbahn and right downtown. I mean, so $450 to $600-ish. You can get a condo on the Comal River and enjoy everything I just mentioned to you.
Yeah, short-term rentable as well.
Yep, absolutely. All of them are here and stuff.
That's a good gig.
What do you got?
I'm going to go a little more mainstream. I'm putting my chips in on just generally the Colorado River.
Let's go.
That could mean a million different things, of course, but that's why I'm going with it, because it's so versatile. I mean, if you said, hey, I want to live on the Colorado River, I don't know if you want a 1,000-acre ranch 10 hours outside of town and you want to be no one in sight and you just want a nice little creek going through your property, or do you want a mansion in the middle of Horseshoe Bay, because technically Lake LBJ and a lot of these lakes and rivers are the Colorado River just dammed up. So just a good versatile lake, and really depending on where you're at on that stretch, you could be anywhere you want on the Colorado River.
Sweet. I'm gonna go with the Guadalupe River, kind of piggybacking on what you just said, because we are on Lake Dunlap, but technically we're on the Guadalupe River. A lot of times when I'm showing people, they would say, well, we're debating, husband and wife. My husband says that this is a river, and I say it's a lake. I said, well, the answer is yes. You're both right. But we're talking about the non-boatable section. So the Guadalupe River actually has several different sections. If you want the quiet serenity, nobody tubing, and not a lot of activity in your backyard, you go north of Canyon Lake or south of Meadow Lake, and you'll find those really peaceful settings. During drought situations, north of Canyon Lake, the flow is a little slower, but it doesn't last forever. South of Seguin, the water's not as clear, but you get a lot more flow. My preference is River Road area. You got all the fly fishing.
Beautiful.
World-class fly fishing.
Yeah. I'm really good at making knots. But no, I mean, fly fishing as well. They stock it with trout, but they also have great tubing adventures. I mean, I grew up doing the tube. Well, we called it the tube shoot along River Road. I know the Comal River has its own tube shoot, but where the dam is, and it's like the natural rocks that run through, and we just do that over and over and over again. So that holds a special place in my heart.
It's gorgeous out there, just tubing and these towering limestone cliffs all around you, and cypress trees overhanging the river. I mean, it's pretty magnificent.
Just like to see.
I would agree with that.
So you mentioned the San Marcos before we just started.
There is a very special spot in my heart for the San Marcos River. Something about, you've got Spring Lake that has this spring coming up from the bottom, the most crystal clear water I've ever seen in my life. And that's including a ton of oceans and lakes that are world renowned for clear water. This takes the cake. And then it all just kind of funnels out of that and goes into the San Marcos River. So again, you've got so much to do. I mean, if you want to be at Sewell right there in the heart of San Marcos and lay out on the grassy fields, you can do that. Of course, people are tubing it, but then you even have like the special factor of the rice weeds that only grow there, which is just so unique. So yeah, the San Marcos River is a really cool spot as well. And the homes there are very, very unique, and there's not a ton of them. So it's
Similar to Comal.
yeah, exactly.
And I think what makes Central Texas so cool is we'll use Wimberley being like the center of everything we're talking about. Since you have the Colorado north of that and everything, and New Braunfels, all of this is from Wimberley, 45 minutes one way or the other. So
Yeah.
yeah, all these options are right at your fingertips, really. So
Absolutely. It ultimately depends on what you're looking for. We described what we would personally like to live on the most, but what are you looking for in a river house? Comment below, and if you have questions, reach out to us. We'd love to help you in your search.